Bum ba-dum bum ba. Whee! Why, hello everybody that's out there on YouTube. It's your boy Maxwell coming at you with another video review. And in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Lego Transformers Optimus Prime, a very much highly anticipated set that got released in the summer of 2020. Here we are, and here he is, and first and foremost, as always, we're going to take a quick look at the box, and guess what? I still have his box. I intend to keep this box, so here we got that, and we're going to have to adjust the camera here, whoop, so we can see what we're looking at here, and my, oh my, that's a big box. It's a very big box, but then again, Optimus himself is going to be very big. So let's talk about what's all we see in the box. Here we got the Transformers, Optimus Prime. Here we got a nice big picture of Optimus. Model converts! Oh, so exciting. We also got the Lego brand right here. We got the age set, set number, the pieces, building set. On this side of the box, we just got Transformers, Optimus Prime. We got legal stuff. We got that. On the top of the box, we got Transformers, Optimus Prime, Hasbro, actual size. On this side of the box, we just got another picture there of Optimus Prime with the Hasbro Lego. And on the bottom of the box, we got words and barcodes. And look, Transformers. Oh, come on. There it is. Transformers Authentic. And on the back of the box, we just got some product shots. Hey, look, he transforms. Hey, look, he comes with stuff. Hey, look, he does things. This is his size. He's a big boy. Hey, look, he can stand heroically. Hooray for the box. So, moving right along, here we have Optimus Prime, currently transformed all up and in his truck mode. And I do really have to say, this is a really good, very cool truck mode. Getting in close here so we can take a look a little bit closer at some of the details that we can see on him in particular. Here we got his windshield. It looks all nice and stuff. We got some... You got your mirrors here. You got your nice silver grill. He's got his grill plate, which is pretty cool. Got headlights, lights, lots of lights. We got a smokestacks, and on either side we've got the Autobot sign. And I love how they actually used the actual like pieces and stuff with the brick tiles and stuff as the rivets on a truck. So that's actually pretty cool if you ask me. And then turning around here onto the side, here we got his wheels. You got a nice level of detailing here. You got some nice ladder-like detailing here. You got the gas tanks. I love how these were designed. And here we got his wheels. He's got 6 big old rubber wheels, and so he does roll very nicely, very smoothly. And of course, we can't forget to talk about the back. Here we got his back. You could see, obviously, as all Transformers fans will know what Optimus Prime is going to look like. But here we got the top of it, and see he's got a trailer hitch here for if you do your own creations, and so you can actually utilize that as your trailer port. And yeah, he's got lights here. You got the silver bits here. He's got nice silver smokestacks, and as I stated, his wheels are very nice. Allow him for a lot of range with free rolling, which is very nice and very cool. And we're going to put him off here. And now for comparison, here he is next to the Transformers Earth Wars Optimus Prime. Yes, I know I have not reviewed him yet. Don't worry. Oh. This gas tank's like flipping. I will get around to reviewing him very soon, and as you can see, big size difference. Big truck, little truck. Big truck, little truck. Big bot. It's still big bot, but not as big of a bot. There you got that. And here he is with, of course, the reissue Optimus Prime that I reviewed a while back. Check the note card. Let's see. Just how big he is. He's huge. Because I didn't do it a hit with him. Huge! Yeah, big boy. Very big boy. Okay. Nope. We're gonna have him facing like that. So, there you go. Now, he does come with a number of different accessories, but most of these, most of them will all tie into his robot mode. And before we get into that, there is one thing that I need to talk about before I move on with the rest of the review. That being the instruction book for this set. Now, the reason why I need to talk about this, as I was building Optimus Prime, you get a whole bunch of cool things. Like you get some nice G1 comic book stuff. You get some details. Autobots convert and roll out. And you got some nice detailing about that. You got some nice information there. Pause it on your own time to read, and you get to see all these other things. Pause on your own time. Oh, lovely, lovely artwork there of the Lego model of Optimus Prime. Unfortunately, his knees don't bend like that, but oh well. And you just get a whole bunch of other cool things and stuff. And something else that is a really cool thing is that periodically throughout the book, you actually get these tad bits of little bits of information about like Optimus, the Autobots, the Transformers, just in general. Here we go. Like throughout the course of the book, it's like every few pages or every bunch of pages. So yeah, it's here we go. Here, yet another one. I'm not gonna go through the book and show off every bit and piece. I might do that on like my Instagram shortly after this review is dropped. So stay tuned onto my Instagram of Maxwell's Reviews _George Puppet, so that way you can stay in touch with that. So, but yeah. All around, like I said, very cool, very fun set. So, that's basically it for his vehicle mode. So, let's get down to his transformation. I love the fact that this set transforms, and if you so desire, it does not have to parts form. I say that because of the fact of one of his accessories, which we'll get to, like I said, after we get him into his robot mode. So, to transform him, to start off with, we're going to take this front grille plate section, lift this all up, like so. From here, we want to flip out his hands. They are tucked away underneath. Bring them out, like so, and start bringing his upper arms out. Bring them into place, and they will actually utilizing. So, try to get it up closer so you can. These two bits here are actually going to peg into spots right in here. So bring that forward and bring that into place. That locks that all into place. And from there, we can just take this section under the arm, flip it up, whoop. There you go. There you got an arm all said and done. Same thing with this other side now. We're going to take it, just bring it forward, clip it into place, turn that around, flip that up, and finish bringing his hands up and orient them properly. From here, we're gonna come around here to the back side take his ion blaster for his robot mode, and we're going to take that and put that off to the side. And we're going to take this section where his head is and flip that up. His head should be still attached, but for some odd reason, mine decided to pop off. There we go. Flip that up like so. From there, we're going to turn his entire body around 100 and bring those up so you can have clearance. Bring that around 180 degrees. From there, we're going to stand him up and adjust his hips so that way he's standing up vertically. Come down here to where his feet are. We're going to flip these out, separate his legs, and rotate these cans so they're facing like that. But now we can't see his upper body. We got a couple more things to do with his upper body. So, hey, look, there he is. So with his grill plate assembly piece, I mean, if you flip it down like that, hey, great, now you got Chonkimus Prime. But that's Energon. That's the Energon Optimus, is Chonkimus. So what you're going to do is you're going to bring these forward, take these two sections here with the red head, these red sections, bring them in as far as they'll go, and close that all up, and then you got a little spot here that's underneath that's got two studs. That will clip into his waist section here, and that will hold that all in place. And then from there, you just take these hip skirts, bring them back, make certain that he's all standing, his legs are splayed out, adjust him accordingly, and there you go. There you got Optimus Prime all transformed and in his robot mode. Oh man, this is a wonderful, wonderful shelf piece and also awesome building set, if you ask me. Now, I will admit, and you guys probably remember a few weeks ago, I started building him live on camera, but because time just never allowed for me to go live to build him, I do apologize. So, but he is all around very cool, very nice figure. Lots of fun. Now, not only is he transforming, but he is articulated. Articulation for Optimus consists of a ball joint at the head. And with the transformation joint, he can look up, he can look down, he can go from side to side, he can tilt his head on either side and pop his head off again, apparently. Arms can do a full 360 uncumbered. Oh no. It's coming apart. Don't come apart on me, Prime. We're just barely into the review. Just barely into the review. Why you do this to me? Okay. Arms can do a full 360. They can bend 90 degrees at the elbow, mostly due to transformation. He does also have bicep rotation. He does have a wrist rotation and can go down, but that's mostly due to transformation. And don't pop his hand off, otherwise, you know, it's gonna kind of ruin the illusion. Hands can open and close. If you undo this 1x3 tile that's holding them together, he would have individually articulated fingers, but because of the fact that obviously I did not and don't want that, it works just fine. Legs can move forward that far. If you undo that, they can go all the way up, mostly due in part because of transformation. Oh. He does not have a waist rotation, but he does have an upper ab rotation. So if you wanted to utilize that, you could. Otherwise, but it does kind of ruin a lot of the image. So also back. If you move him out to the side a little bit, his legs can go back, but otherwise they're not designed to, because of this plate that's right here. Now you could take this section apart. It's literally just a few bricks holding it together, and replace this little section with a 2x3 tile, but I would not necessarily recommend that because that kind of just helps to hold this all into place here. That all connected back in. He does, as I mentioned, he does not have a knee bend, but he does have thigh rotation, and his feet are on ball joints, and so they can tilt, and his feet can move up and down. Although, for some odd reason on my copy, these sections where his headlights are just do not like to stay in place. And I don't know why. But yeah, no. And, I also forgot. His legs can go out about that far before the wheels start getting in the way. So, but yeah. Lots of articulation, lots of posability on this guy. He's big and massive and awesome. Big, massive, awesome. Okay, something I forgot to do is kind of get in a little bit closer so you can see some of his detailing. And so you have to bear with me with that for a little bit. Here we got a closer look at his head, and we'll just quick turn that on so we can get a better look at his face. There's his head. He's got nice blue paint for pieces for his eyes. Nice little head crest coming down, moving down. I love the fact that they incorporated the arrows onto him. And yeah. And the nice thing is he also does not have much of a backpack. That is, at least for the time being. However, that can be adjusted with one of his various different accessories, which at least when I have him displayed on the shelf, I do have. Speaking of accessories, let's get into his accessories. And he does come with a number of them. For starters, he comes with a Spec plaque. If this at all interests you, this goes right in front of him on my shelf. He also includes an Energon cube, which he kind of can hold, but it's not like a real secure hold, so emphasis on kinda. And the last thing to talk about are just his cosmetic accessories. We took this off of him earlier, his ion blaster, and he can hold on to this. What you do with this is this section here actually flips down to create the handle for it. And actually, this is a nice sized gun. I mean, like, I almost can hold it properly and wouldn't look half crazy, but I'm also a kind of biggish guy. So, I'm just straighten that arm up. And so what you do here is there's these two studs here on his arms. They will actually plug into here. This is purely for cosmetic purposes. You just plug it in like so, kind of wrap his hand around it, and voila, he's holding his blaster, which is cool. Very cool bit and piece indeed, if you ask me. Holds that nice and securely, although shake him too much and his arm will drop, but oh well, such is life. He's got that as one of his accessories. Another one of his accessories is, of course, his axe piece. Now, technically, based off of the one episode from the Generation 1 cartoon, done in mostly translucent orange, otherwise it's bright neon orange. And how this works is you can use it with either hand, although with him I kind of just leave it on this hand. You can actually take his hand off. Whoop! Ah! His hand is gone! Actually, I think you're supposed to. Either which way. Flip that down, and then from there you got this brown connector piece here. This slots into a small little spot into his arm. And voila! Now he's got his axe, and he's ready to go after Megatron with his Energon mace. And yeah, that's a pretty cool, pretty nice accessory. And we're going to just take that off and give him his hand. And yet another one of his various many different accessories, and he's not at all centered on camera. I've been kind of distracted, I do apologize, is his jetpack. He gets a nice big old jetpack. And how this works on him is you flip him around, and here we got his backside. And what you can do with this, and I've been actually leaving this on when I have him displayed, is you got these two clips on here that go on to small little spots here on his back. What you do here is you just take this, you take this little odd section here that's right there. There we go. And you just feed that into there, and those clips will clip into place. And there we go. Now his backpack is all filled out. And now he's got a jetpack in reference to the one moment from the one episode in the Generation 1 cartoon. Which that in and of itself is pretty cool. And of course, any Optimus Prime would not, if it's accessible, would not be complete without a matrix of leadership. And he does have one. And he is off center again. So if you open up his chest piece here, and it opens to reveal a matrix of leadership, which you can take out, and he can kind of hold. It kind of wraps around his thumb there. I've never actually tried to do the whole got the touch pose, but let's give this a try. This is live on camera, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if he can do the you got the touch pose. He can! He can do you got the touch! Oh, that is awesome. Oh, if I could just get everything to be oriented and lined up right. But still, he can do it. Oh, that is awesome. That is awesome. Optimus can light our darkest hour. How cool is that? How cool is that? Oh, that is awesome. And the last of his accessories that we're going to talk about today, that is actually literally the last of his accessories, is purely for cosmetic purposes. And I usually do leave this on. That being an optional crotch plate. So right now what he has is the one that the instructions tell you to put on initially, which is the main plate for when he's in his truck mode. However, if you want him to have a more cartoon accurate crotch plate, all you got to do is just pop that off, pop that on, and there you go. Now you got a more G1 looking Optimus Prime and yeah. Which, that is pretty cool if you ask me. Now, something else that needs to be discussed is with regards to this set and with this figure. There's been a lot of debate about it. I honestly don't know necessarily where I stand with regards to it. That being a part on his legs. That specifically being this section here. Now, according to some, the way that the instructions have you putting him on is upside down. That it doesn't look right. That should be right where the knee is at, and then these are the pieces leading up to his thighs. However, literally almost every other piece of artwork and stuff has everything all facing this way, which I don't know. I don't know where I stand on all of it. I might have it like this. I might keep it the way I had it. I don't know. It's confusing. It's confusing. But either which way, as a whole, still a cool figure. So, hey, we're almost getting close to the end of this review. And you know what we haven't done yet? We haven't done our size comparisons. Optimus, stand off to the side. Okay, and now for comparison. Here he is next to the Earthrise Optimus Prime. Yeah, he's big. Like, really big. There you got that. Here he is next to the Generation... Oopsie. Oh, should do that. Sorry, what was I saying? Ah, yes, the Generation 1 Flame Toys model kit, Optimus Prime. Check out his review, if you'd be so kind. You got that. Here he is next to the Make Toys Cross Dimension Striker Manus. There you got that. Here we got the Toy World's IDW stylized Optimus Prime. Get a sense of scale there. Yes, lots of Optimus Primes because this is an Optimus review. Whoop. There you got that. And last but certainly not least, here he is next to G1 Optimus Prime. Oh, that is awesome and amazing. And as one of my favorite reviewers will say, it's precious, so precious. Woo! There you go. So there you go. There you have my review on the Lego Transformers Optimus Prime. He is a very cool, very fun set. Would I recommend him? Absolutely would I. However, please note, if you buy this, this is an adult rated set. Literally, like, part of it's also rated as being like an expert building level set. So even if you are young and you think, hey, I should be able to build him no problem, sure, you can think that. But no, he is not a set to be played with. As this review is evidence of, parts and bits of him are prone to falling off of him. So this set is more for displaying statically on a shelf. But is he worth it? Absolutely. I love this figure. I love this set. I had so much fun building it. And I just enjoy every time when I get to be able to monkey around and fiddle with it. So there you go. Now, I got this figure from the Lego online store. I will be putting a link in the description down below so you can check that out to see if you can get one for yourself. And I think that will just about do it. So if you like this video, please be certain to, well, obviously, give it a like. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe so you can catch more weekly content. And also, don't forget to check me out on social medias. I'm on TikTok and on Instagram. On TikTok, I am Maxwell.George. And on... No, that's TikTok. And on Instagram, I am Maxwell's Reviews _ George the Puppet. And until next time, fun people... Camera fall down!